Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Division 8 North semifinals. Lynn Tech 9-0 taking on New Mission 5-3. Tech trying to be the third team in Lynn to go 9-0 and make it to the division final. And they'll be taking on New Mission, who upset Charlestown. They're the number 5 seed, Tech the number 1 seed. And it's a kind of a chilly night, but it's at least not raining or any kind of bad weather. Just a little bit chilly, but not that bad. The teams are back out on the field. We're getting set for the start of the football game. And we've got the outstanding, you can see them on your screen, the outstanding Lynn Marching Band. I see them all the time warming up at Memorial Park. And they do an outstanding job representing the school, the city, their parents, themselves. They are outstanding. So we're just about set. We'll get the national anthem.
You're awesome. Thank you for getting up. This is getting to be a habit. I'm telling you. Usually there's someone here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
So New Mission is here. Tech is here. The officials are here. We're just getting ready for Jimmy Bellevue to give us the official announcement that we'll have the anthem and we'll get going. They're going to have a special time at halftime. They're going to honor the 40th anniversary of the 1977 Lynn Tech football team. They went 9-1. And they're going to have whoever can be here will be here at halftime. The Tech captains are at just about midfield waiting to go out. David Barrios is 5. Marcus Taylor, who is still injured, is 24. 50 is Juan Vasquez. 60 is Kevin Aguilar. And 28 is Keone Gaskin, one of those outstanding running backs that Tech has. So the captains are meeting at midfield. St. Mary's and English both went to 9-0 last night, both moving into the division championship round, which will be here at Manning Field next week. Tech trying to do the same, because when you lose, you don't know where you're going to go. Glasgow lost the first game to Danvers, who lost today, by the way, to Tewksbury. English will be playing Tewksbury next week. Glasgow wound up going to Arlington, so Glasgow's hoping they're home next week, rather than traveling all over the place. You never know where you're going to go. If you fall out of the playoff berth, they can send you any place. Scattered to the 4 winds. So they're going over the ground rules at midfield with the officials and the captains. New Mission won the toss and elected to go on defense. They deferred to the second half. So Tech is going to get the football. New Mission has deferred the toss to the second half. So that should bring us to the anthem and that outstanding Lynn Marching Band. Pretty good little crowd here for this one. As we mentioned, a cool night.
To Manning Field, the home of Lynn High School football. For tonight's Division 8 semifinal between the visiting New Mission Titans and the home team Lynn Tech Tigers. We ask at this time you all please rise.
So we're going to go now to the anthem. We'll pick up the band, and they do an outstanding job.
Our national anthem.
Per usual, a great rendition, a great job by the Lynn Marching Band. I told you, those people that know me, I walk my dogs around Memorial Park and English High School just about every day, and I watch these kids, the band, the ROTC, obviously the football teams, put an awful lot of work and energy in the cheerleaders, and it's great to see all the work pay off and get the just desserts. They do an outstanding job. They work very, very hard. A lot of time and effort goes into what they do, and they are great assets. The cheerleaders, the ROTC, the bands, the football teams, they're great assets to the city of Lynn. So a small squad, New Mission Titans against the Lynn Tech Tigers. New Mission is the number 5 seed in Division 8. Tech is the number 1 seed. New Mission knocked off, as I mentioned, Charlestown last week. Tech ran over Marion Keefe, and both very similar. Tech put up 43. New Mission put up 44. Tech gave up 8. New Mission gave up 6. New Mission's on the road again. They were on the road against Charlestown, knocking off the higher seed, the number 4 seed. Tech, the number 1 seed, as they kick it off. Back at the 17-yard line, coming to the near side. Gravely slips a tackle, gets out to the 45-yard line. And a nice return by Gravely.
Gonzalez on the return.
They put it at the 45.
Josiah Jean on the tackle. Lynn takes over first and 10, ball from their own 45-yard line.
A 28-yard return by Stefan Gravely. And Tech will have the first series starting at their own 45. They send double wideouts to either side. Barrios is the quarterback. Motion now coming to the near side. Gravely finds a hole, cuts to the near side, gets a first down and a little bit more.
Stefan Gravely, the ball carrier. Gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They put it
First and 10,
at the
Lynn Tech.
44.
New Mission.
11 yards and a first down. For one play, one first down. Again, double wideouts to either side. Again, motion. Barrios with the keep. Turns the corner and gets hit hard and knocked down. Orisma
Ball carrier.
Rotally with the hit.
Tackled by number 20. Luisma Rodley.
Barrios picks up 2.
3 on the play.
2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're standing up on the railing, please find a seat that stands behind you so people behind you can see. Thank you very much.
Second and 8. Motion again coming to the near side. Barrios wound up with it. I don't think he was supposed to wind up with the football. That's a busted play, I think. He's going to lose a yard.
David Barrios, the ball carrier.
Well, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Number 27.
Rade Montessori with the hit.
On the play.
And we have to search for them because they didn't put anywhere near numerical order on the roster. So it's a search and find. They fill the backfield now with Barrios. 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Barrios, the quick out to Gravely. Slips a tackle, stays on his feet, gets a first down. Lost the football, but he was down.
Barrios' pass complete to Stefan Gravely. up by number 78.
Down to the 31. They picked up 12.
That resulted in a first down, first and 10, Lynn Tech.
First and 10 at the 31.
1 yard line.
So they overcome 3rd and 9, going 12 yards for the first down. And again, they fill the backfield with Barrios. Again, motion. They run it straight ahead. The ball went to the ground. And New Mission comes up with it. Andrew Finklin recovered the football. At the 24. So Gaskin picked up 7. But they turned the ball over. And New Mission will have it for the first time. They go wideouts to either side, a wing to the far side, out of the spread. And just about getting back to the line of scrimmage is Andrew Finklin. I'm going to call it no gain. He gained about a foot.
No gain on the play.
Motion to the far side. They run it to the far side. Not going to go very far. That's Franklin again. They put it to 26 for a pickup of 2. If you're looking at your little script up at the top of your screen, you'll see it says Bill Ricker and Lynn English High School. They didn't change the names. That's the only thing different. So LEHS would be Tech there. Bill Ricker would be New Mission. They just didn't change it on the scoreboard. 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 for the Titans of New Mission. Double wideouts to either side. Looking to throw. They let it fly deep. Picked off. Elvin Gonzalez. He's a very good receiver. So one good turnover deserves another.
Intercepted by number 1, Elvin Gonzalez. Lynn Tech takes over, first and 10.
They're going to have it at the New Mission 42. I returned it about 4 yards. But more importantly, Tech has the ball back. We played 2 seconds shy of 5 minutes here in the first period. And Tech will send double wideouts to the near side and fill the backfield with Barrios. 1 wideout to the far side. Motion to the far side now. They give it to Gaskin. Slips a couple of tackles, stays on his feet, gets a first down inside the 30.
Ball carrier. Tripped up by number 25 to carry Hawks.
They put it at the 27.
On the play, and a Lynn Tech
15 yards and a first down.
10 Lynn Tech off the New Mission 27-yard line.
So they changed that little strip now to guest and home. And obviously the home was Lynn Tech. Coming to the near side this time. With a head of steam, Gaskin gets around the corner. Just gets bumped out as he gets inside the 5. Back-to-back first downs is going to put the ball at the 3, I believe.
The ball carrier.
So he picked up 24. First and goal from the 3.
Lintech first down, first and goal. Lintech ball from the 3-yard line.
The double wideouts go to the far side this time. They're not going to see the ball. Coming to the near side, diving in the end zone. Last little dive got Gravely the touchdown. So they turn the Gonzalez interception into a touchdown. 42 yards in 3 plays. And Jamie James, the young man with 2 names, 2 first names, will look for the extra point. Barrios the holder. And he kicked it through, but they threw a flag and they blew the whistle because I think all 11 guys for New Mission were breaking in before the ball was snapped. Looked like the charge of the Light Brigade. They were all breaking in. Kenneth Perez is the center. Barrios is the holder. They get it down, and he kicks it through. So Tech gets on the board first, just past the halfway mark of this first period.
5:22 left the first quarter. Lintech 7, New Mission nothing.
They jump on top. We told you they're looking to go 9-0.
Hot chocolate, hot coffee, cold
Looking to stay perfect and looking to go to Division 8 finals. This is the semifinal, obviously. And what a year it has been for Lynn High School football. The 4 schools, English, Classical, Tech, St. Mary's, all went the first 5 perfect. Classical got upset by Somerville and then got beat by Danvers in the first round of the playoffs. But they're still having an outstanding season. They defeated Arlington last night. To go to 7-2. Bouncing around at the 39-yard line. Had a nice return into Tech territory. Orisma Rodelli. And I know I'm not getting that one correct. They're going to put it down at the Tech 48.
on the return.
So they have it in Tech territory. 13-yard return by Rodelli. They hustle their 11th player into the backfield from the sideline. They don't have a big squad. Tech jumped and got back. Now they're going to say that Tech drew them offside. This could be against Tech.
Flag on the play.
Tech jumped, didn't make contact, got back, but because of their jumping, they could cause New Mission. It's Tech drawing them offside.
Penalty will bring up a 1st and 5. Ball from the Lynn Tech 43.
Even though Tech got back without making contact, it was the fact that they jumped that drew New Mission off. Trying to get to the outside. Can't turn the corner. They're going to be pushed out of bounds for a loss. Another nice play by Gonzalez.
Andrew Flinkland, the ball
They just wouldn't let Finklin get outside. And they just rode him out of bounds.
Correction, no gain on the play.
They lost a yard.
Second down and 5.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6. The ball at the 44. The wing to the near side, the wide out to the far side. And they're going to hit him in the backfield again. And now they get up and take a shot. Badawi knocked him down, and he get up and threw a punch. He probably should get thrown out.
There is a flag on the play.
A roundhouse right. I'm waiting to see where they put the football. They threw him down for a loss. Here's the play. They never get out of the backfield. They break in. There's the hit right there. And as he's getting up, they chase him, and that's where the whack comes. I'm waiting to see where they put the football. The football should have been back at about the 47-yard line, the 46-yard line, or deeper. So if they're going to mark something off, it shouldn't be from the line of scrimmage. They're marking it off, but nowhere near where they should have marked it off. They marked it off from the 49-yard line. So a loss of 5.
Penalty will bring up a 3rd down.
And they move it back.
Ball from the New Mission.
New Mission 36. And they need a whole bunch on 3rd down. They need 27, 26. From the 36-yard line. He just threw a roundhouse right. I don't know if he got thrown out or not. But he didn't like, I don't know if I would like Badawi laying on top of me either. He's 6'2", 270. But he made the tackle. Now they're running all over the backfield, New Mission. Dropping back, looking to throw. In trouble. Rolling. Lets it fly long and deep. And it would have been picked off. Barrios would have picked it off. But Gonzalez knocked it down. Barrios was sitting there waiting for the ball.
Tristan Champagne's pass intended for number 82, Alex Lazo. Play is broken up and incomplete. Play will bring up a
Just under 4 minutes left in the period. Barrios was waiting there like an outfielder waiting for a fly ball. And Gonzalez stepped back and got a hand on it and knocked it down. Otherwise, they would have picked it off. So New Mission will kick it away.
Gravely that deep.
Gravely goes back deep. The kicker is not that deep for New Mission. Snap goes over his head. And they're going to lose back inside the 20. So everything going Tech's way right now.
Lynn Tech takes over.
Back to the 18. They lost 18 yards.
Former on downs. 1st and 10, Lynn Tech. Ball from the New Mission 18-yard line.
So they're going to get a lot better position they would have had with rather than Barrios' interception. They're going to have it 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18-yard line. Double wide outs to the far side, one to the near side. Again, full house backfield with Barrios. They give it to Gravely straight ahead. Bangs inside the 15.
Bravely, the ball carrier.
They give him the 12 for 6.
Tackled by number 54, Donnie Jamari. Gain of 6 on the plate, second down and 4. Ball at the New Mission 12-yard line.
To the near side, inside the 10 for a first down. And if that's Gaskin, he's been nursing that foot, and now he's down again.
County Gaskin, the ball carrier.
He hurt that leg before. Now he's hurting again. He got to the 8 for a pickup of 4.
By number 26.
So it'll be first and goal from the 8.
The results in the first down, first and goal, Lynn Tech.
Gravely and Gaskin both have 35 yards rushing. And Gaskin now trying to work that off. He's really upset. He sat out a lot. Didn't start the last game. And now, right away, bang, he's down with that same leg.
Timeout, Lynn Tech.
Coach Rob Smith and the trainer, Marisha Olari, over checking him out. Let's hope that's not going to be serious. Boy, they need him. We got a timeout, 2:39 showing on the scoreboard clock. Tech leading at 7-0, looking to add to that. As a bad snap over the head of the punter for New Mission. So everything is going backwards after that couple of no gain on a rush. And then that play where they dumped Finklin for a 5-yard loss, and he got up and took a shot at Badawi. I don't know if he wants to do that. That was a little bit of a mismatch. Finklin was 5'7", 165. Badawi is 6'2", 270. Coming to the near side, walking in the end zone is Gravely.
Ron Gravely. 8-yard touchdown run. Score Lynn Tech 13, New Mission nothing.
18 yards in 3 plays. Gravely just keeps piling up the touchdowns. If he's not the leading scorer in Division 8, I don't know who is. Jamie James will look for it again with Barrios holding. So we played 8.5 minutes. Tech has put 2 scores on the board. And here's New Mission coming in too soon again. The only saving grace is they're not hitting anybody, not doing any damage. But the kick went through. They refuse the penalty and they take it. Now, I don't know if they're going to mark it off on the kickoff.
Point is good.
So 14-0. Tech doing just what Coach James Runner would like them to do, get out early and quickly. And he'll kick it off again. Elvin Gonzalez kicking it off. He's a junior. Barrios is a junior. That's 2 pretty good comebacks for next year, and there's a few others. They kicked the ground ball, picked up at the 36-yard line. Coming to the near side, hit and knocked down. Jachet Irizarry
Bordelais.
with the hit.
Turn for New Mission. New Mission will take over 1st and 10 off their own 49-yard line.
So they got good field position again. They started at the Tech 48 the last time. Now they got their own 49. They haven't got a first down yet. And they've only had one rush for plus yardage. And 0 for 2 passing. One of those was an interception. One was a completion, but it was to the other team. The wing to the near side, the wide out to the far side. Hit and dropped. They just can't do anything against that offensive line. Dana Raines lost 3.
Loss of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 13. Ball to New
2nd and 13 as we're winding down this first period. And it's been all Tech. Now there's some wideouts right and left. Motion. They give it to the motion man trying to turn the corner. Gets back across the 50-yard line. And that's John Rashad.
John Rashad, the ball carrier.
Gets it into Tech territory.
Personal foul against Lynn Tech for face mask.
And they're going to get a face mask against Tech. So he made it to the 49 for 5. And they're going to pick up their first down of the game.
Bailey will result in a first down. 1st and 10, Lynn Tech.
They'll penalize him to the 34.
Correction, 1st and 10, New Mission.
It'll be 1st and 10, New Mission at the Tech 34-yard line. That's their first down of the ball game. And it comes with a 15-yard penalty against Tech, the face mask. Otherwise, it would have been 3rd and long again. Motion again. And we got a flag coming in. That's got to be against New Mission.
Flag on the play.
So they give back 5 of those 15 they got.
False start against New Mission.
It'll be 1st and 15. They've had trouble with 1st and 10. I'm looking on the other side. There's like 3 fans behind, up in the stands on the other side. They pile them up, not going anywhere. They're going to put it back at the 41. They're going to lose 2 yards.
Carry Vaughn's the ball carrier.
Second and 17. And this will be the last play of the first period.
41.
Quarterback keep. He's got no place to go. He slips and falls. They're going to lose yardage again. Tristan Champagne.
Champagne, the ball carrier. Tripped up by number 79.
And that'll do it for the first period. They lost 5 more.
Here's De Leon. That is the end of the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are any members of the 1977 Lynn Tech football team that have not signed in, for Athletic Director Joe Skinas, please meet him at the concession
75 yards rushing, 12 passing, 5 first downs
77 season.
for Tech
Football players,
in the first period.
Mr. Skinas at the concession stand.
minus 27 for New Mission. And the one first down came on the penalty. And it's going to be 3rd and 15. Actually, it's going to be 3rd and 20. I forgot the penalty. Looking to throw, the quarterback's in trouble. He's going to make a little bit of something out of nothing. He gets pushed out of bounds by Gonzalez.
Kristen Champagne on the quarterback key.
One of the few times they've run the ball forward.
Gonzalez.
They got to the 42 for a pickup of 4. And it brings up a 4th down, and they're going to try and kick it away. I say that because the last time they snapped it over the punter's head.
Bring up a 4th and long.
He doesn't. He's getting a little further back now than he was before, but still not that far back. He gets the kick away, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it out at the 19-yard line.
Ball on your own 19-yard line.
So from the 19, Tech will have it for the first time in the second period. They're leading it 14-0. They get shut down their first possession, fumbling it away. But they scored on their next 2. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. And Tech, I think, got away with a little bit of a jump. Gravely trying to turn the corner. Straight arm gets him out to about the 44-yard line. And a little extracurricular activity at the end of the play.
Gravely, the ball carrier. After by number 5, Andrew Franklin.
25 yards. And a first down.
And 25 on the play.
I don't know if we want to be doing a little muscle flex to the stands if I'm losing 14-0 and you made a tackle on a 25-yard run. Gonzalez gets the handoff, tries to turn the corner, stays on his feet, and gets close to 5 yards.
Elvin Gonzalez, the ball carrier.
They put it at the 49, so he picked up 5.
Gain of 5 on the plate, second down and 5. Ball for the 10-49.
Second and 5 from the 49. Barrios brings the play back to the huddle. Barrios with the keep. He's close to first down yardage. And he's got a first down. He needed 5, he got 5. So Tech moving the clock, moving the chains, leading at 14-0. Barrios getting the play at the sideline. They better hurry up. And Tech has to take a 30-second timeout. They took a lot of time trying to get that play called. So 1st and 10 for the new mission, 46. I should say congratulations to Kip Academy. They're not in the playoffs, but in the also-ran division of the playoffs that I like to call it. I don't mean that as a slam. Gravely slips a tackle, and that's a running play because it wasn't a forward pass. Gets down to the 43. He picked up 3. Kip won their second game on the road. I think it was South Boston or East Boston.
3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. Ball the new mission. 43 out.
Double wideouts come to the near side, 1 to the far side. They keep flip-flopping. Barrios with the keep. Turns the corner. He's going to get a first down. Second time he's run for a first down. At the 36. He needed 7. He got just 7. 3rd first down on the drive. Starting back at their 19-yard line.
Bring up a 3rd down at about 1. Ball the new mission 36.
They should have checked this because it's a first down. The line of scrimmage was the 46. And that should have been a first down. The ball's at the 36. 10 yards away from the 46. 10 yards is a first down. That should have been a first down. Gravely gets wrestled down as he gets inside the 30. And that's not Gravely. That's Chance Bono.
Chance Bono, the ball carrier, and the first down.
He picked out 7. Now it's a first down. 7th play of the drive. Chance Bono's in the backfield now with Gaskin on the sideline. Gravely straight ahead. He gets pushed back.
Gravely, the ball carrier.
And again, a little extracurricular activity at the end. We may need a cop here before this one's over.
Chris Mark on the tackle.
I think New Mission came up with the football.
Mission recovered. First
New Mission recovered. I didn't see a sign.
ball, their own 28 yards.
They gave Gravely a yard. So New Mission comes up. They stop him again down deep with a fumble. And they blow it.
On the play.
New Mission's really having a tough time getting any offense going.
Penalty against the mission for a false start.
So again, it'll be 1st and 15. Tech has 140 yards of offense, 128 rushing. New Mission has minus 23 rushing, 1 first down, and that was a 15-yard penalty against Tech. And New Mission still hanging in because Tech has turned it over twice down deep. It's still only 14-0. Looking to throw over the middle, incomplete. They had a man open, they couldn't reach him.
First in Champagne's pass, intended for John Rashad, is incomplete.
John Rashad got a little bit upset because he was open, cutting across the middle, and he threw it way out in front of him, low and outside. So 2nd down and 10. Just under 7 minutes left in this first half. Looking to throw. In trouble. Now I'm going to take off and run with it. Incomplete. Threw it high. Almost got picked. Flag on the play.
Champagne's pass, intended for Rashad.
Flag is on the near side of the field. Everything was going to the far side. There's a flag on the near side. I don't know what that's all about. James Runner is saying push him back, so it looks like it's against New Mission. Now they waved the flag off.
There is no flag on the play.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 23. Looking to throw again. Lobs it over the middle. He's got a man wide open. The ball is loose. Did they call it a catch? I don't think he ever caught it. Tech is going to come up with the football.
Champagne's pass was complete to number 26.
Emerson Ramirez comes up with it.
And fumble.
So this is the same thing that happened when they scored their first touchdown. Tech got down close, fumbled it away. Ramirez intercepted a pass. They alternated turnovers, and Tech went in and scored. Now Tech comes down, fumbles it away, and now New Mission fumbles it back. And we got unsportsmanlike twice. The ball to the 28. They're trying to explain something to James Runner. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Tech. The pass got them to the 28-yard line. Now the penalty is going to put it back to the 43.
Sportsmanlike penalty against Lynn Tech.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 43. And again, we might need a cop before this one is over.
Lynn Tech. Ball off the New Mission 43-yard line.
So they swapped turnovers for the 2nd time in the ball game. This time it's 2 fumbles. Last time was a fumble, Tech, interception, Tech. The double wideouts come to the near side. Same setup for the Tigers. Coming to the near side, breaking a couple of tackles. Gaskin's back in the game.
Cody Gaskin, the ball carrier. Pushed out of bounds by Andrew Franklin.
He got to the 28. He picked up 15.
Now to the 1st down, 1st and 10. Lynn Tech, ball off the New Mission 28-yard line.
He got pushed out of bounds, stopping the clock with 6:27 left. So they're right where they were when they recovered the fumble at the 28-yard line. They get the 15-yard penalty back. 1st and 10. Gravely fielding his way along. Gets maybe a yard shy of the first down.
Now is the ball carrier. John Rashad with the tackle. Gain of 9 on the play.
That was Gravely with the ball carrier.
Ball the new mission.
I'm going to call it the 19 and give him 9. Second down, they need about a half a yard, but we'll call it a yard. They fake it. They gave it to Gravely. He bangs his way. Looks like he made a first down. Let's see where they put it.
Upon Gravely, the ball carrier.
They don't give it to him. They put it back at the 19. No gain on the play. 3rd down and half a football.
No gain on the play.
The double wideouts go to the far side this time. Gravely bangs ahead for a first down. To the 15, he picked up 4.
And the first down. 1st and 10, Lynn Tech. Off the new mission, 15-yard line.
Eating up a lot of this second period. New Mission only ran 4 plays. The play that went for plus yardage, a 5-yard pass, wound up with the receiver getting crunched, losing the football, and Tech coming up with it. So it's been all Tech here in the second period after they grabbed a 14-0 lead in the first period. But they haven't scored yet. They've turned the ball over. They go under center for the first time. Gravely bangs down to about the 12.
Upon Gravely, the ball carrier.
Again, he's approaching 100 yards.
Tackle. Gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 from the 12.
12-yard line.
Now the double wideouts come to the near side. Gravely bangs ahead inside the 10. Looked like Gaskin's got a head start.
Gravely, the ball carrier. Tripped up by number 28, Tyreek Barker.
They put it at the 8. He picked up 4 more.
Gain of about 3 on the play.
3rd and 3. 5 straight carries by Gravely.
Ball for the new mission, 9-yard line.
Gravely with the carry, stays on his feet. Rolls over a defender into the end zone for a touchdown, his 3rd.
And Lynn Tech touchdown. Score Lynn Tech 20, new mission nothing.
.43 yards in 7 plays. Gravely, the last 6 carries.
Extra point is good.
And
But there was a
Jamie
foul.
James kicks it through.
Penalty against New Mission offside. It is declined. There were 2:55.
And would have been another penalty against New Mission. They were offside on the kick. Yet again, they've been offside on every 2-point, every point conversion. Badawi will kick it off. He usually does it. Gonzalez kicked it last time. Badawi usually kicks it off, and he's doing it now. Back at the 14-yard line. They're going to wrap him up. Man, he's not going to make it back to the 20. They might give him the 20. Good coverage by the Tigers.
Andrew Franklin on the return. Number 10, Miguel Soto in on the tackle. First and 10.
They're going to put it at the 19, I think. They didn't give him the 20. One of the officials was staying right on the 20.
Off their own 19 yards.
They're going to put it at the 19. So first and 10 from there. Now they keep everybody in tight. They fill the backfield with a wing to the far side. They run straight ahead to the 21.
Franklin the ball carrier.
Takari Hobbs
Tackle by number 50.
with his first carry.
Pineda.
Got to the 21 for a pickup of 2.
Down at 8, ball for the New Mission 22.
Second and 8 from the 21. They go back to the wideouts. Can't get out. Big Josue Pena just busted in
Ball carrier.
and grabbed him. And that was Finklin who's back in the game.
Gain of 2 on the play. Correction, loss of 4 on the play.
They lose back to the 16. They lost 5. It's going to be 3rd and 13.
13. Ball for New Mission 16.
They just keep going backwards. They've completed one pass, and it turned out to be a hit, a fumble, and a recovery by Tech. They haven't had too many plus yards at all. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. They go after the quarterback. He throws it deep downfield, tipped away. They had a player there.
Pass intended for number 2, John Rashad. Broken up by Alvin Gonzalez.
Gonzalez was there, got a hand on it, tipped it away.
New Mission ball at their own 16-yard line.
From the 16, Tech could get very good field position. The kick will come from about the 10. They line drive it. It gets by Gravely. He picks it up at the 38-yard line. Flag on the play, another flag on the play, and another flag on the play.
Gravely on the return.
And we got a pile up on the sideline. Players getting knocked down. And we've got flags going all over the place, and now we got people hustling over. This is really getting ugly.
Lintech remain on
This is really getting ugly. Everybody trying to get the Tech players back to their sideline. It was right at the New Mission bench, and all of a sudden, there was a mob of people surrounding everybody, and everybody, every official, I think if they had another one, they'd all throw another one. There's flags all over the place. They're going to have to sort this one out. New Mission not liking what's going on. And the best thing could happen would be run the clock out, end the half, go into the locker room, kind of settle down, and come back out and try to play football instead of getting like this. So the problem here is that if Tech gets into trouble, they've got kids that won't be able to play next week in the final. New Mission guys get in trouble. They'll have to wait for basketball or hockey, if anybody remembers, to sit down.
Winning number 146.
Coaching staff are surrounding the Tech players here on the sideline saying, hey guys,
4616.
we're the ones that could get really hurt if we get kicked out of this game.
And thank you.
I'm dying to see what the officials are going to call with this one. The official with the white hat is the guy that's going to tell everybody what's going on. Personal foul. Tech, personal foul. New Mission. Clipping on Tech. So they called it personal foul each way. They probably could have called it on multiple players. The flag back at the 49-yard line. Tech took a full timeout. They haven't marked anything off yet. They're going to mark it off, I believe, from midfield and put it back at the Tech 35. And Tech will have it 1st and 10 from there.
Penalties with 2 offsetting penalties and a clipping penalty against Lynn Tech.
So the clipping penalty was at midfield. They put it back to the 35-yard line. The officials all pick up the yellow handkerchiefs. All 5 of them. Tech rooting for their fans to get into it, and you don't get them too far riled up. So you hate to see this happen. This is high school football. You're out there. Everybody can't win. You hope you're having fun. You like to win. But you got to just play the game and not let your tempers flare and lose yourself.
At halftime, Lynn Tech
Clock shows 40 seconds.
tickets can be purchased under the bleachers
New Mission will get the ball to start the second half as they send double wideouts to the near side this time. Barrios lets it fly long and deep. Tip and almost intercepted.
pass intended for
He threw it up into a crowd to Gonzalez. And they were lucky to get that one back.
again at halftime. Scratch ticket board raffle for the home side of the field under the bleachers. Thank you.
Mike Salazar was the guy that knocked it down. Barrios in trouble. Taking off, looking. Lets it fly in and out of the hands of Gonzalez.
Barrios' pass intended for Alvin Gonzalez is incomplete.
3rd and 10. They chased Barrios out, and he had to throw it on the fly. It would have been a first down if he could hold on. But Gonzalez is breaking to the near side where Barrios was. The ball was thrown more to the middle and the outside. So it'll be 3rd and 10. 25 ticks showing on the scoreboard clock. The double wideouts now go to the far side. Squeezing out a yard or two is Gravely to the 39. We had a flag in the middle of it. Another flag going down.
Gaston on the carry. Flag on the play.
Personal foul against Tech.
Penalty against Lynn Tech for a personal foul.
They'll move it back to the 25. They move it back to the 24. So give Gaskins 4 on the play. And Tech now should probably just take a knee and get out of here, and that's what they're going to do. So we're finally going to reach halftime. So Tech leading it in a classic first half. There's been more little extracurricular activity than there has been yardage. Tech interception by Gonzalez. They went 42 yards in 3 plays. Gravely from the 3, Jamie James kicked his first of 3 extra points to make it 7-0. They get the ball back. A bad snap on a punt. They took over at the 18-yard line. It took them 3 plays to go 18 yards. Gravely again from the 8. It was 14-0 at the end of 1. And then after a fumble recovery by Ramirez, a 15-yard penalty pushed it back to the 43. It took them 7 plays. Gravely from the 8. The kick was good again. 21-0 Tech at halftime. Looking to go 9-0. Become the 3rd team in the city to go 9-0. And I told you, we may have to call a cop before this one is over. It's 21-0 Tech at halftime.
Good time, huh? Yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. But, you know, like I said, no. Hi, nice to meet you.
Val's, my buddy Val's.
We always get to see each other, man. You know what I mean? I mean, we're talking about you today. I said, last time I saw him, he was this freaking big. You know, all you guys. You know?
When I was working at Fenway, I would see him
Oh,
all
really?
the time.
Yeah. Well, you worked at Fenway too?
Yeah,
What he did?
I was doing the 50-50 raffle when he was working
Oh.
security, so I'd always be walking
Oh,
around.
okay.
Walking around.
Yeah.
And I would always. Then he would be like,
Yeah.
sorry, something.
Who's that work at Fenway?
He used to, yeah.
Oh, my daughter works for the Red Sox now.
Oh,
yeah?
She's out doing the promotions.
Cool.
No.
Yeah, I was working for the Red Sox Foundation. They had us down in the basement when I was
Yeah,
there.
she just graduated from Quinnipiac.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, a friend
Yeah.
of ours actually just graduated from Quinnipiac, and now he's going to graduate school down in Florida.
She does some stuff with me on TV.
Oh, wow. Does the cable part. He's working for the Tampa Bay Lightning actually down in Florida right now. My friend Colin Murphy, if it's a friend of him, my friend.
I'm close to that. I do the high school Everett football games.
Oh, you do? That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess. All those Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
And
Yeah.
his buddy Reardon played center for them for 3 years.
I've been doing it for 19 years. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They don't redo it.
Yeah, so
They reload.
They put
Yeah.
Gable?
Which one? Yeah.
That's awesome. Is that Lynn?
Yeah.
Lynn's?
They don't do it live though, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Excuse us.
They do the same thing in town. They do it.
Hi, Coach. How are you? Good to see you.
All right?
Take care, my friend.
Better than I can. But what's going on with all the fighting?
No.
It's like, I know they're
Tempers are
hot-headed,
flaring.
but we're up 21-0. We're still being fought.
Oh, no.
They'll get frustrated.
Oh, you leave already? I'm telling these guys, John, they gotta dress warmer. They all dress like it's summertime. You know?
What do you expect? I go to tech.
I know.
The kick is away as we start the second half, back at the 13-yard line. And they're not going to get, no, they are going to get, they slip a tackle. They get across the 25, and I'm sure that the coaching staffs had long talks with their players
Lakeland on the return.
at halftime.
Tackle by number 25.
We got one player just coming out of the locker room, running across the field without his helmet.
First and 10.
They're going to put the ball
29-yard line.
at the 29. They had minus 21 yards of offense in the first half, minus 26 rushing. The one pass they completed for 5 yards was fumbled and turned into a touchdown by Tech. They just couldn't run the ball at all. And it really turned ugly. Now, they let it fly deep, overthrown, almost picked off. Gonzalez almost had his second pick. Second and 10. In that first half, Gravely scored all 3 touchdowns. Jamie James perfect with all 3 extra points. Gravely ran for 100. Gaskin for 54. And they might want to keep him out and rest that leg and don't let him get hurt. They get away from trouble and they get to about the 30, maybe the 31. They put the ball at the 31. 3rd and 8. They double the wideouts to either side. Looking to throw. Going to take off and run with it. And he pushed out before he makes the first down.
Champagne on the quarterback keep. Pushed out of bounds by Stephon Gravely.
He got to the 38. It's going to be 4th down and a yard.
And about 8 on the play.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to kick it away.
2 off the new mission. 38-yard line.
A full timeout called by New Mission. They're going to talk about it. They need a yard. The last thing they want to do is give Lynn Tech position here inside their 40-yard line. But by the same token, it's 4th and a yard. So you like to think you could make it, but the only time they picked up some yards is when the quarterback got flushed out of the pocket. When they actually line up and run the ball, they have 1 play for 2, 1 play for 5, and 1 play for 4. Everything else was minus, minus, minus. As the stats show up, that 7-yard run, and that was a broken play by the quarterback, Tristan Champagne. That's their longest run of the day. They've used a minute and a half almost off the clock. They're coming back. Let's see what they do. It looks like they're going to go. And now we got a whistle for a 30-second timeout. Called, I think, by Tech. Tech had, they want to get their defense back in. They put the punt return team out there. Now they're going to put their first-string defense back. because New Mission's going to go for it. They line up very close to the line of scrimmage with that snap. They hand it off, and they got the first down. They just dug a little hole and went under everybody. And that's Finklin.
Finklin, the ball carrier. And a 4 on the plate. And
That's the first down that they've earned.
off their own 41-yard line.
They pick up 3 on the play. And it'll be 1st and 10. The wide out to the near side, the wing to the far side. Now the wing comes in motion. Looked like everybody jumped on the play. And a big hit. Emerson Ramirez with a big hit. And it's a Tech player that's down. John Rashad was the ball carrier.
Backed up by number 42, Emerson Ramirez.
He picked up 2.
Almost 3 on the plate.
2nd and 8 from the 43. And Ramirez put that big hit, and it was a Tech player involved taking the hit. John Rashad, the ball carrier, got away without getting crunched. Brandon Toohey is coming off, and it doesn't look good with that shoulder. I think he had that problem before at the Northeast game. He's a big part of that defense. They're working on him on the sideline. They waited a long time to throw the flag. You might be able to hear the Lynn Tech coaching staff at the end of the hall screaming movement. They were way out in front.
Penalty will bring up a 2nd down and 13. Ball off the New Mission 38-yard line.
They've had a bunch of penalties, and they've had some that weren't called because they were offside on every one of the 2-point conversions. So they had almost just about 10 penalties called, and we're only 3.5 minutes in to the second half. Looking to throw, rolling, they dump it off, and it hit at the same time he was making the catch. Ramirez and Gravely said, "How do you do?" to Mr. Finklin.
Finklin. Broken up, which will result in a 3rd down and 13.
3rd and 8.
Ball on New Mission 38.
Or 3rd and 13, excuse me. I forgot the penalty. They've run 4 straight plays without a loss, and they just got a quick jump again. They didn't throw the flag again. Way downfield, over everybody. Boy, New Mission got a real jump,
Champagne's pass intended for
and they didn't throw the flag.
pass is incomplete.
And this time they'll kick it away. 4th and 13. Gravely will go back deep. Partially blocked. picked up at the 38-yard line. Gonzalez blocked it. Balama returned it.
The mission punt is blocked and returned by number 18. Victor
There's the return to the 10-yard line.
There is a penalty on the play, blocking the back against Tech on the return.
They're going to move it back. But Gonzalez got in and blocked it. Balama picked it up and almost went for a touchdown. They move it back to the 34.
First and 10, off their own 34-yard line. We have a winner on the scratch ticket board. Red ticket, 693-8868. Again, 693-8868.
So they'll start at their 34-yard line after the block punt.
Lynn Tech.
We told you he was awful close to the line of scrimmage when he was punting. We mentioned that before. So they give him credit to return the punt to the 19, then they push it back 15 yards. Actually, they give him to the 24, and they push it back 10 yards with the illegal block. The pitch to Gonzalez, he's stuck in the backfield. He turns around and makes, almost broke it. Still battling for yardage, still battling inside the 15. What a play. Watch this play. He's dead in the water. There's the pitch. He's got no place to go. Stop, stutter, stop again. Breaks it up, slips a tackle, breaks another tackle, stays on his feet, finally gets knocked down at the 14-yard line. 20 yards and a first down.
First and 10, Lynn Tech, ball to the new mission. 13-yard line.
He had one carry for 5. He's got 2 carries for 25. Straight ahead to about the 11 is Gravely. They put it at the 12. He gained 2. We'll be past the halfway mark of this third period when they snap the ball.
Ball for the new mission. 12-yard line.
The double wideouts go to the far side. Now they double up on both sides. Gravely backs his way for about a yard or 2.
Gravely, the ball carrier.
They put it at the 9.
Tripped up by number 77, Yadel Galona. And a 4 on the play.
Third and just about 5.
Down in 6, ball from the 10-yard line.
Actually, put the ball at the 10. So he picked up 2. So it's third and 6. Little misdirection. Barros gets a block, and Ramirez runs it in for the touchdown. They gave it to Chance Bono going to the far side. They gave it back to Ramirez coming to the near side.
Alvin Gonzalez and the Lynn Tech touchdown. Score Lynn Tech 27, New Mission nothing.
He's got 3 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown, and he picked off a pass. And he drills another one through.
Extra point is good. 4:21 left in the third quarter. Lynn Tech 28, Mission nothing.
So they take advantage of the block punt, turn it into a short 34-yard drive. 34 yards in 4 plays. And they up it to 28-0. And the fans on the side, there's a really good sized crowd here tonight. Not many on the other side, but there could be some New Mission fans sitting on this side, but the Lynn fans are very, very happy where this is going. The kick is away. Back at the 15-yard line. Coming to the near side. And a nice return almost out to the 40-yard line. And that's John Rashad.
John Rashad on the return. With 52, Devin Lewis.
At the 39.
First and 10, New Mission. Ball
They'll have it for the second time here in the third period. Trying to come to the near side, gets wrapped up. And might have squeezed out a yard or two.
Franklin, the ball carrier.
And that's Finklin. They give him the 42 for 3.
7, ball to the New Mission. 42.
They're still trying to get back in the plus side rushing. They're -9. And they still only have 2 first downs, and one of them was that 15-yard penalty against Tech. The other one was the busted play. Finklin almost got loose, almost got a first down. He lost the football, but they're going to call him down.
The ball carrier. Alvin Gonzalez in on the tackle.
They give him the 47 for 5. 3rd and 2.
And a 5 on the plate. Might bring up a 3rd down and 2. Ball for the New Mission, 47.
Straight ahead for a first down. They needed the 49. And they got to the 49. That's Finklin again.
Franklin, the ball carrier.
They put it at midfield.
A 42, Emerson.
So he picked up 3 and a first down.
Results in a first
Finklin has picked up both of their first downs that they've made.
strike.
They need a yard to get even, to be 0 rushing. They're -1 yard right now. They really fill the backfield now. Flags all over the place as Finklin breaks it outside. Let's see what the flags are about.
Franklin, the ball carrier. Tackle by number 18, Victor Balama. There was a flag on the play.
They get into Tech territory for the first time.
It was against
Offside Tech.
offside.
So they're going to take the penalty. It'll give them an extra down. Their first trip into Tech territory. It'll be 1st and 5 from the Tech 45.
And the results in a first down, first and 5. No mission ball for the Lynn Tech 45.
Turning the corner, and just shy of the first down, I think, is Finklin.
Andrew Finklin on the carry, pushed out of bounds by Elvin Gonzalez.
They're going to be a yard shy. They needed 5, they got 4.
On the play, second down to 1, ball for the Lynn Tech 41.
They are now +3. That put them into the plus side of the rushing column. Clock is stopped with 1:31 showing as Finklin went out of bounds. Looking to throw, lobs it down and just throws it out of bounds.
Campaign's pass, intended for number 26.
3rd and 1.
Raymonte Williams, incomplete.
Texans out 2 linemen. I'm looking at Reese Dingle Archer, 6 foot 290. Ali Badawi, 6'2", 270. Third and a yard. They try to go wide. He cuts it up inside and gets the first down. He was looking to go outside. They've had some success there.
Finklin, the ball carrier.
They get inside the 40.
Tackle by number 99, Ali Badwai. Play does result in a first down, 1st and 10, New Mission.
At the 38, New Mission will have the football as we're winding down this 3rd period.
Off the Lynn Tech 38.
Drade Montessori.
Jardine Montessori, the ball carrier.
And we got a New Mission player down.
Goes on the tackle.
They put the ball at the 36 for a pickup of 2. So Tech has only run 4 plays in this 3rd period, but it was after a block punt and he scored a touchdown, the 4 plays, 34 yards in 4 plays. So it was a productive 4 plays. Second and 8 from the 36. Turning the corner is Finklin. Down to about the 32. And that gives him 4. And that's the end of the period.
With your score, Lynn Tech 28, New Mission nothing.
So they were minus 12 yards when they started this drive. They now have a plus 12 yards. They had 1 first down at halftime. They now have 4. The 1 first down at halftime was a penalty. So 11 minutes of football left. And unless something really drastic happens, Tech is going to join St. Mary's and English at 9-0 and join them in the division final. Gravely with 3 touchdowns, Gonzalez with the other one. Gonzalez has 3 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown, along with the interception that set up a touchdown.
Like everybody to sing along, please, and help out the band.
The Lynn Public School Band entertain the crowd, and also the Tech football players doing a little dance. Rob Smith trying to get the band to stop while New Mission is snapping the football. Off the left side, he took a hard shot, not going to get the first down. Got to the 31. They give him a yard. And it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Tackled by number 56, Joshua
4th and 3.
Gain of 1 on the play.
And obviously they're going to go here.
Play will bring up a 4th and 3, ball for the Lynn Tech 31.
Trying to get to the outside. He gets there and gets a first down. Finklin. Again, he was going to go around the corner. They cut it off. He broke it up inside and gets another first down. All the first downs they have has been Finklin, with the exception of the penalty against Tech.
Emerson Ramirez with the
He got
tackle.
to the 23. He picked up 8.
First down, 1st and 10. New Mission, ball for the Lynn Tech 23-yard line.
So New Mission is eating up a lot of time off the clock, but it's to no avail. They're trailing 28-0. The only thing they can salvage here is avoiding a shutout. They pile them up and knock them back just about at the line of scrimmage.
Ankling the ball carrier.
No gain on the play.
Tackled by 75, Reese Nicolacha. No gain on the play.
2nd and 10 from the 23. Under 8 minutes when they snap the football. Looking to throw in trouble, is going to get wrapped up and knocked down. They just busted in.
Emerson Ramirez on the quarterback sack.
Emerson Ramirez has played very well defensively. Very nice play by Ramirez.
On the play. They will bring up a 3rd and 22 ball from the Lynn Tech.
They lost 12. It should be 3rd down. They ran a play for 0. They just got sacked. Finklin takes off around the corner. Gets tackled at the 20, maybe the 21.
Ankling the ball carrier. Tackled by number 2, Jamie James.
He picked up 14. So he got the loss back. And now it should be 4th down.
And a 15 on the play. Play will bring up a 4th and 7. Ball at the Lynn Tech 21-yard line.
The stake says third down. I think the flag on the far side is correct. It should be fourth down. The guy holding the stake has got it right. Fourth down. 4th and 8. Rolling, looking, in trouble. The only people there were blue shirts. They would have picked it off, but it was incomplete, and it'll turn the ball over to Tech.
Pass broken up.
So up on your screen it said, now they changed it to 4th and 7 in the middle of the play. It was 4th down. Tech will get the football at the 21-yard line.
John Rashad. That play does result in a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Lynn Tech. Ball at their own 21-yard line.
Oh, they ate up quite a bit of this 4th period. Tech will get the ball back, leading 28-0. They try to set up a screen to Gravely. Now we got a little extracurricular activity after the play again. It was high, it got tipped, and almost got picked off.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. Ball at the Lynn Tech 21.
So 2nd and 10 from the 21. Coming to the near side. Gravely gets to the 29. He picked up 8.
Gravely the ball carrier. Tackle by number 6, Raymonte Williams.
We'll be under 6 minutes when they snap the football.
We have 8 on the play.
Tech is going to join St. Mary's and English right back here next week in division finals. Never been done before. History making here in the city of Lynn. Along with Classical picking up their 7th win last night. Straight ahead, breaks a tackle. They grab him from behind. They knock him down at the 35-yard line.
Gravely the ball carrier. Dragged down by number 26, Raymonte Williams.
36 yards and a first down. And the clock is back running.
Correction, 36-yard gain. And a first down, 1st and 10 Lynn Tech. Off the new mission, 35.
Bravery closing in on 150 yards. And they've kept Gaskin on the bench. He's got his ankle again. They brought him back in the game, and he went out again. High snap. Barrios winds up with it, and he almost runs for a first down.
David Barrios on the keep.
Snap was high. They give him to the 26 for 9.
Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1. So Gaskin's icing up that ankle or leg, and he hasn't played for a while. He came out limping, was mad because he got hurt again. Then they put him back in. He ran a couple of plays, and then they took him back out. He hasn't had a carry in the second half. Gravely feeling his way along. Lost the football.
Bob Gravely on the carry.
I think Tech got it back.
Lintech fumble recovered by Lintech.
He had to try to reach back and get it. They made the first down.
Ball from the New Mission 20-yard line.
This will be the 10th play in the second half for Tech. They had 4 plays in the third period. They went 34 yards for a touchdown in 4 plays. This is the 6th play of this drive. So that's 10 plays, and we're under 4 minutes left in the game. Chase Bono gets the carry.
Chance Bono, the ball carrier.
They put it at the 17. He picked up 3. Tech just running out the clock here.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. Ball from the New Mission 17-yard line.
Under 3 minutes and counting. The double wideouts come to the near side. Now Gonzalez goes in motion. Running straight to the end zone. And that's Chase Bono.
Chance Bono with the carry and the Lintech touchdown.
He went 17 yards for the touchdown. "79 yards in 6 plays. Kick is good again. 5 for 5 for Jamie James.
Jamie James is good. 2:45 left in the ball game. 1:35, New Mission nothing.
They went over 300 yards. They almost got 300 yards rushing. .292 yards rushing. And New Mission has 28 yards of offense. .245 showing on the clock. Told you, New Mission ran up 44 against Charlestown, who was the number 4 seed. Back at the 8-yard line. And a pretty good return out across the 30. And that's Finklin. He's toned down after went after Badawi
Andrew Finklin on the return.
with that solid right hand.
Tackle made by number 20, Ralph Tack. New Mission takes over 1st and 10.
So we got Chase Bono with 27 yards, Barrios with 22 yards. Gonzalez has 3 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. Gaskin had 28 before he got hurt. Gravely 154 and 3 touchdowns. And Jamie James has been perfect, 5 for 5 in extra points. And the defense has totally shut down New Mission. They only get into Tech territory once. Bouncing it to the outside, getting ahead of steam up across the 45. Takari Hobbs with the carry.
Ball carrier.
Picked up a first down. They put it at the 46. 12 yards and a first down. That's half of the total they had going before that play. Finklin's to the outside. Hit and drop. They're going to put it right at midfield, I think. Now they're going to put it at the 49. So they give him 3. Second down and 7 as we're in the final 2 minutes.
4 on the play, second down and 6.
Solid hit. That's another solid hit by Emerson Ramirez. He's been outstanding defensively. No gain on the play. Third and 7. If they pick up a couple of yards, they'll be in Tech territory for the second time. Coming in, closing the last minute. Turning the corner. And Finklin. First down in Tech territory. And the clock keeps running.
We'll be hosting next weekend, Friday or Saturday, to be announced. Again, Lynn Tech will be hosting next weekend, Friday or Saturday, to be announced.
They just announced they'll be hosting. It'll either be Friday or Saturday. They're probably, if Classical gets a home game, there'll probably be a doubleheader Friday and Saturday. Just got an ankle. Looked like he had a lot of room to run. And and that's Ramirez again. He's been outstanding. And they just said that was the last play. It's not a last play. The fans are excited. The football team, Tech, had to come out in the field. The referee was waving his arms, but New Mission called a timeout. They need one more yard for 50 yards rushing. They have 54 total yards. Tech has 304, 292 on the ground. Again, Barrios chipping in with 22. Chase Bono with 27 on 3 carries. Ramirez and a touchdown. Ramirez 35 on 3 carries and a touchdown. Gravely has 3 touchdowns, 154 yards. And Jamie James has punched the ball through the uprights 5 straight times for extra points. And the defense has been exceptional, so it's a big win for Lynn Tech. New Mission is going to wind up their season at 5-4. Tech is going to go to 9-0. They'll join English and St. Mary's. And now they just push him back, and that's Ramirez again.
Franklin, the ball carrier.
And they call another timeout. I'm not sure why.
Timeout, New Mission.
That gives them 50 yards rushing. I'm not sure why you're calling timeout with 18 seconds left. You're losing 35-0. It's one thing if you're trying to score and you're going to throw the ball downfield. They're just running the football. They're just prolonging the agony, I guess is what you'd say. Finklin, outside of that one loss of temper where we threw a punch, they throw it long and deep, picked off at the 13-yard line. Barrios runs it out of bounds and gets whacked out of bounds. And New Mission is going after somebody again. I don't know why. That was not a very gentlemanly thing to do. Fede Montessori just two hands shoved Barrios when he was already out of bounds, and then looked like he was going to go after him to try and get something going. But they wind up turning the ball over. Those timeouts were wasted. They wind up with 50 yards rushing. One pass for 5 that was fumbled and turned into a touchdown. 5 first downs. One of them a penalty against Tech. They went into Tech territory twice in the ballgame. An interception by Ramirez. Gravely went 3 yards. Jamie James was good. It was 7-0. That's all they really needed in the first period. They came back in the second period. Emerson Ramirez, who was outstanding all night on defense, recovered a fumble. They went 18 yards after a block punt. Gravely got a second going 8 yards. Jamie James was good. It was 14-0. Ramirez's fumble recovery in the second period. They turned into a 43-yard drive. Gravely got his third going 8 yards. Good again with the point was Jamie James. It was 21-0 at halftime. They come out. They only ran 4 plays in the third period, but it was a 4-play, 34-yard drive. A little razzle-dazzle. Bono going to the far side, handing to Gonzalez, coming to the near side. He ran it in for a touchdown. The kick was good. It was 28-0. And then he went 79 yards in 6 plays after New Mission had got their deepest penetration, getting down to the 21. And they went 79 yards in 6 plays. 17 yards by Chase Bono right up the middle after he ran 3 to get it close. He ran the last 20, picked up by Bono. And that made it 34. The kick made it 35, and that was the final score. So Gaskin, we hope he's going to be okay with that leg being iced down. He ran for 54. Gonzalez, outstanding, had an interception. Ran the ball 3 times for a touchdown for 35 yards. Chase Bono ran 3 times for 27 yards and a touchdown. Gravely ran for 154 yards. Barrios ran for 22. Then he picked off that pass at the end. And Emerson Ramirez stood out on defense, recovering a fumble, making all kinds of tackles. And they totally shut New Mission down. And New Mission is going to wind up 5-4 for the season. Tech will go to 9-0. And history making in the city of Lynn. 3 of the 4 high schools, English, St. Mary's, and Tech, going to the division final with a game or 2 away from Super Bowl, depending if there's any buys with East, North, South, and West like St. Mary's did last year. So the final score, Tech 35, New Mission nothing. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.